Be answering questions asked tonight at our next meeting on December 8th. We'll follow with the superintendent's report.
This week at Sargent School, the fifth graders in the school put on a senior citizen Thanksgiving meal. I was able to stop over, and as they were eating, the seniors enjoyed presentations by the students. There was some singing and playing of instruments, and it seemed like it was a really lovely thing for the senior citizens at Sargent. I received this today, Operation Gratitude. Our Beacon High Student Council is going to be assisting in the adoption of our military troops overseas. Our troops who are serving in Afghanistan, Kuwait, and Iraq are in need of many items that are in limited access due to their remote locations. As a school community, we are reaching out in hopes that you can help us make a difference during this holiday season. We will be collecting needed supplies and sending them overseas with the help of our local community. Please assist us in saying thank you to the men and women who serve our armed forces by helping us collect the following items. Non-perishable items like soap or canned food, packets of tuna, trail mix that is bagged and sealed, Gatorade, powdered Gatorade chips, pretzels, gum, toiletries and travel size items, toothpaste, toothbrush, floss, cough drops, laundry detergent, etc. Clothing and other items like heavy socks or blankets, foot warmers, Nerf football small board games, cards, or magazines. The deadline for the collection will be Friday, December 5th. Items can be dropped off in the Beacon High School main office. There is a box labeled Operation Gratitude, or in room B225. And if there are any questions, you can email Mrs. Dahl. So thank you to the high school students, student council, for thinking of others. Wednesday, there is a scheduled go home early drill, and there is an email that has been sent out to parents about the go home drill. Students will be excused a little bit early as a practice for a emergency drill. However, I also said in the email, keep your eye on the weather, and if there are changes for Wednesday, which is a full day of school, other than the early dismissal times, then we'll let you know through the robocall. Thursday and Friday, as was mentioned earlier, is Thanksgiving recess, so that the students may spend time with their families for Thanksgiving. There was a message that went out this evening to South Avenue School, and we've received notice that Mrs. Conrad believes that she made a mistake. Tomorrow is hat day, to wear a hat, and people thought she said a half day. So wear your hats. It's a full day of school at South Avenue, and please disregard the other message. Our food service director, Mrs. Pagano, is submitting 6 grants that is going to help us get equipment for the cafeteria. And I bring this up because some of the equipment she's getting is relating back to the idea that I mentioned, that she's working on helping students make good choices. One of the things that 2 schools, hopefully through the grant, if the grant is approved, there will be 2 new milk coolers, one at the middle school and one at one of the elementary schools, that looks like a cow because it has big spots on it, etc. And the plain milk will be kept in that cooler, and the idea is that kids will be attracted to the cooler and makes good choices for lunch period. The grants, hopefully, if we receive them, will be a blessing to upgrade, as I said, some of the cafeteria equipment that needs to be upgraded in some of our cafeterias. And that's it.
Thank you. Do we have any board comments tonight?
I just have a couple questions. One is about the Veterans Tax Relief. Is that going to be presentation? I know that you said last time. Are we looking to present on that before the new year or after the new year?
I think the deadline for us to do anything is March 1st, like it was last year. So if we aren't able to get all the information by the next board meeting, it will be early on in January. We do also have to have a public hearing as part of the law. So within the next 2 board meetings, I'll be able to furnish that information.
Great.
Okay.
And the other thing that I wanted to mention is to see if we could put on about the discussion for Erica on the next agenda.
Okay. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say I recently attended, as a Board of Education representative, the District Safety Committee, which was held several weeks ago. And what this committee does is it reviews and updates the district safety plan. This is a plan that's reviewed annually, presented to the public, so that'll be coming soon. The committee will meet, just for the board to be aware of, approximately 3 times to review the safety plan. Then it will be presented through a board meeting where it will be read and presented in a public forum to the community, so they're aware before it being voted on in the early summer, I believe. In the early summer. So just wanted to update everyone on that committee. So,
Okay. You have one? Okay.
Dutchess County School Board Association, their next meeting will be Thursday, December 4th. That'll be a week from this Thursday. I will be attending. If anybody else would like to attend, let me know. When I find out what the topic is for the meeting, I will send an email out to everybody, so that'll help influence you one way or the other. Also, as I mentioned our last meeting, is that we've been searching for a new executive director. So I'm on the search committee. We had 2 meetings. We went through the resumes. We interviewed 4 candidates this last Saturday. So we're on schedule to select somebody new to be the executive director.
Just to comment on this statement you made regarding the Dutchess County School Board meeting, the topic will be a sharing of information regarding the Common Core implementation on that night.
There you go.
I would like to thank Mr. Soltish and his representatives of Roundabout Middle School for their presentation tonight. I would like to offer congratulations to the Beacon players on a successful run of Footloose. I attended Sunday's show and was delighted. I attended a joint dinner of school board members and superintendents, I along with Kenya and Georgia and Dr. Walkley, and we were invigorated by the speakers there that night. And then lastly, many of you know that I am a member of the Citizens Advisory Panel regarding Chevron, the property in Glenham. And I would like to present the district the check that was provided to me from Chevron at our last meeting. It's $1,500, and their letter states that they're making the contribution to support Beacon City School District to promote science as a vital part of a student's education. So I will turn that over, and it'll be on the agenda.
Maybe we could get that 3D printer.
That's what Barb said. Here you go, you can have it. Okay. May I have a motion for the personnel agenda?
Motion to approve the personnel agenda items A through S.
Second. Comments or questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. May I have a motion for the consent agenda?
Motion to approve consent agenda items 12.0.2 through 12.0.6.
Second.
Comments or questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. May I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
Comments or questions? All those